Welcome to the American Eagle channel, where we look at police interaction videos with educational value. Today's video comes to you from Moron in the Woods. Be sure to give him the credit he deserves. In this video, the citizen is in his truck and he is on his way to nearby FedEx when he drives by the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation's building. He decided to go into the parking lot and film the building from his truck, which is legal under the First Amendment. Watch as this interaction plays out and the police get involved.
Right. So a guy did come out of the office and he was yelling at me that I should go there, and he clapped his hands. Hey, come here. It's like, okay, not. All right, well, that was cool. We'll see what happens when I go down the street here, see if he calls the cops. Oh, there he is in his gray Ford F-250 coming after me. Let's see if he actually tries to pull me over. This will be hilarious.
Can I help you with something?
No, can I help you?
Yes.
What's that?
I do. I need to see your driver's license.
No. Who are you?
I'm Tommy Farmer with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation.
And why are you pulling me over?
I'm pulling you over because you just drove through our parking lot for the second time and recorded our building.
Yeah, is that
And
illegal?
Why are you videoing?
Is that illegal?
I need to see your driver's license.
No, I'm not showing you my driver's license. So I'm going to leave now? Am I
No,
detained?
you're not.
Am I lawfully detained?
You are being detained.
For what reason?
Absolutely.
For what reason? For what reason? Show me your ID. Show me your ID.
See my badge?
I see your badge, but that doesn't give you the right to pull me over.
It does.
Are you authorized to enforce any traffic laws in this state? Are you? I'm going to drive away now.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Are you detaining me under color of law right
Yes,
now?
I am.
Okay, then I'll sue you.
You can sue me.
Okay, I will then. Thank you very much. What do you think I was doing unlawful?
Sir, stand by. I'll be willing to
No, what do you think I was doing unlawful? What do you think I was doing unlawful?
Hey, Janice, Tom Farmer over at TBI. Can you do me a favor? Can you get a mark? Can you get one of the city units to meet me over here?
Yeah, you're going to learn something.
Jersey Pike at Bonnie Oak.
Let's drive away from him.
I know, I should drive away, shouldn't I, baby?
Yeah, let's drive away.
I think we should. He has no right to pull us over.
Go.
I'm going to leave, okay? All right, see ya. What's your reason for detaining me, sir? Get over here. If you're going to detain me, you better explain. Get over here. Right. What's your reason? Get over here. Get over here. What's your reason for detaining me, sir? What law did I break? Come here. Come here. No, he's not listening. Why are you blocking me? Why are you blocking me? Why are you blocking me?
Get in your truck right now.
Or what?
Get in your truck.
For what reason?
Sir, get in your truck.
Why?
I'm telling you, I'm giving you a lawful order to
do what? What authority do you think you have for me? Over me?
Please stand by. Sit in your vehicle.
What is your name?
Here in your vehicle.
What is your name?
My name. I've already told you my name.
I'm sorry, I
Right
missed it.
there.
What was it?
Chattanooga Police Department's on their way over here right now. Please stay in your truck and stay right there.
Why are you stopping me? What did I do illegally? Do you think videotaping is illegal? Do you think pulling through your parking lot is illegal? Tell me. Show up.
Chattanooga Police Department will be here in just a minute, and as soon as we figure out what you're doing and who you are and what's going on, and we make sure that you're not a security risk to me or my office, then we'll let you go.
Do you?
Right?
Well, there's the police, but do you
Good.
think there's some law against pulling through your parking lot? How can you be part of the Bureau of Investigation if you don't even know what the laws are? Well, it'd be better if this guy wasn't detaining me for no reason.
Okay, well, step out of the vehicle for me. Let me talk to you.
Sure.
Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. You got any ID on you?
Yeah.
Get that out for me?
No.
What's your name?
Tony.
Tony.
I'm not giving you my last name.
Why aren't you giving me your last name?
Because this guy had no right to detain me. I did nothing wrong. What did I do that was illegal? That this clown pulls screaming out. Hold on.
I'm just talking to you.
Okay, he comes. I'm mad. This
Okay,
guy
all right.
has no right to detain me. None. Zero. I drove by with my camera, filming the office. Turned around at the end of the street, came back, pulled through his lot, filming his office. He comes screaming out of his office, yelling at me. I have no obligation to stop for him, so I drive away.
You realize he's with the Tennessee Bureau of Enforcement, right?
So what?
Well, he's a law enforcement professor for the state
And?
of Tennessee. He can detain you all he wants.
No, he can't.
Yes, he can.
Doesn't he have to have reasonably articulable suspicion that I was
does.
engaged in a criminal activity?
He has to have reasonable articulable suspicion, period.
That I was engaged in a criminal
Any
activity? No.
Any activity.
Oh, he could be suspicious that I'm wearing the wrong color underwear today
He
and
can
pull
be
me up? No.
suspicious if you
Incorrect.
think- if you're filming the
Incorrect. No.
Okay, Tony, well,
Incorrect.
what's your first name?
I'm Tony.
Where's your ID?
I'm not giving it to you. You have no right to ask me for my ID.
What's your business in
Tennessee.
this parking lot?
I go to FedEx all the time.
You go to FedEx all the
This
time?
parking lot, none, because he pulled me over and I pulled in here.
So you have no business in this parking lot at all?
Not this parking lot.
Okay, so you're trespassing on this parking lot.
Incorrect. He pulled me over. Where did you want me to stop? On the street?
Anywhere.
This parking lot. That's where I pulled over. He pulled me over. And I'm not trespassing. The property owner has to say I'm trespassing, and you're not the property owner. Look,
So you're not
sir.
going to give me your license?
No. Listen.
I need to prove that you can operate a motor vehicle in the
No,
state
you
of
don't.
Tennessee.
You didn't pull me over for that reason. This guy, and is my vehicle, is there something wrong? First of all,
Well,
you
other than
didn't,
the fact that you're parked on a curb.
that's not illegal. This is a private parking lot. There's nothing wrong. Look, now you're trying to find a reason to pull me over and stop me, and you didn't stop me. You
I
didn't
didn't
pull
stop
me.
you.
Exactly. Now you're just hunting for something to try to get my ID.
I have to prove you are who you say you
I am
are.
going to file a lawsuit, and I'm
Okay.
going to sue you and him
Okay.
for unlawful imprisonment.
Tony, I'm not being rude to you. We're just talking, right?
You understand I'm upset, right?
I clearly understand you're upset.
Okay.
But I have to be able to prove you can legally operate a
Why?
motor vehicle in the state of
Why?
Tennessee because I'm a police officer.
Did you see me operating this vehicle?
No, but you're parked on the side of a curb. You have a child in the back seat.
And?
I'm going to make sure that child is safe.
Oh my God. I'm going to leave now?
You're not going anywhere
Okay.
right now. You're
First,
being
get your
lawfully
supervisor.
detained.
Get your supervisor.
Can I have 50 sitting over here?
Yeah. This guy had no right to stop me. This is where it all started, right? You agree?
Okay.
This guy had no right to stop me, correct?
So you say
Okay, what right did he have to stop me?
he's a law enforcement official.
Okay, that just gives him the right to stop anybody?
That gives him the right to stop anyone.
No, incorrect.
With
Where did you go to do your training? Have you heard of the Constitution?
It says Chattanooga
Have you
Police
heard of the Constitution? What is your name?
Hamilton.
What's your first name?
Right there. I'm not giving you my first name.
Okay.
You don't want to
Listen.
give me your last name, I'm not going to give you my first name.
Okay.
You want to give me
Listen.
your last name, I'll give you my first name.
No. Listen. You understand that the Constitution allows me protections in this country,
Correct.
And you were sworn to uphold the Constitution.
Correct.
Okay. If I'm just walking down the street, right? Can he just stop me for any reason?
Not without articulable suspicion, he can.
Of what? A crime, correct?
I didn't say a crime, I said articulable
Okay.
suspicion.
The
That's two
whole
different
phrase is of a
things. You know
crime.
what, Tony? You've asked for my supervisor. He's on his way.
Okay. Well, then I'll wait for the supervisor.
Okay, great.
Fourth Amendment,
Yeah,
First Amendment,
not exactly, but
videotaping, freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom of.
are you pressed?
I'm an independent
I'm not
journalist.
saying it's illegal to film anything, sir. I'm not saying that at all.
Well, then that's why the guy stopped me.
We're trying to figure out why you're filming a government building.
Because I
That's
want
it.
to.
I'm asking a question.
You never asked me why I'm filming the building.
He did.
Well, honestly, it's none of his business. I can just tell him, go away. It's none of your business.
I can start into 5's location as well if he needs me. Does he need emergency or not?
5, that's negative. I need a supervisor at my location per request of the person.
I mean, we can just end this all right now. You can just say you're free to go. I'm not afraid. You think
that accident
Sir, yes, the supervisor, we're going to wait for supervisor.
you can tell him not to come and I can just go home.
You've asked for one, so why would I do that? You specifically asked it for,
Okay, well, I mean, I'll wait.
for a supervisor.
All right, well, I'll wait.
Well, you asked for one. I'm getting you one.
I know, but I'm saying if you had just said you were free to go, we wouldn't be doing any of this.
Correct, but you asked for a supervisor.
Oh, my God, okay.
That's what we're going to do.
Well, you can tell him never mind, right? I mean, I don't care if your
That would be me
supervisor...
not doing my job, so I'm going to do my job.
All right. You not doing your job is telling this guy what the law is.
I can't tell this guy what the law is. He already knows.
He has no clue, obviously.
Okay.
He can't just stop me.
Okay. He can stop me. See those blue lights?
Well,
That's the law
obviously,
enforcement
I could
vehicle.
put those lights on my car. Does that mean I can stop people?
No, because that would be illegal because you're
Oh,
not
okay.
a law enforcement officer in the state of
Him pulling
Tennessee.
me over
you asked me
without-
a question, I'm answering you, sir.
Listen,
I'm
him-
answering your question.
Him pulling me
He
over
is-
without
he
probable
has law-
cause is unlawful.
He has lawful authority to pull you over anytime he thinks he needs to.
That is sad that you think that.
Okay.
That is sad.
That sounds like a discussion you can have in court.
I'm not going to court. Well, unless I sue you, which I will.
Well, you said you would earlier, so...
Okay, I will. I will. Now we have 2 police officers, but he's not the supervisor.
Very good. Wait for supervisor.
Who are you? Yeah. What's your badge number?
1083.
1083. Awesome. I just pulled over by this guy for no reason.
Oh.
I mean, he thinks he has a reason, but he doesn't. So,
Tony here, won't give me his last name, has asked to speak to a supervisor based on him alleging that he was erroneously pulled over. So we're going to get a supervisor out here so we can talk about it.
Y'all got his name.
I got his first name.
You got his first name. Does he have a driver's license? You have a
He
driver's
hasn't given it to me yet. He asked to speak to a supervisor, and we got one in around.
Fantastic. We're going to need to see your driver's license to see who you are.
no.
So, can I ask, what are you doing?
I was explaining to him. First of all, if you'd come out of your office instead of yelling and screaming, I might have stopped for you.
I asked you to stop. I said, sir, can I talk to you? And then you start pulling off. I tapped the back of your truck and said, stop. And you sped off.
I sped off. I just drove away. I didn't speed.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's just a matter of semantics.
Anyway.
Would describe. So my question to you.
You ever heard of a First Amendment audit?
I got you. Have you ever heard of security?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of Homeland Security? Have you ever heard of anything about folks driving by and taking pictures?
Yeah.
The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, just like any law enforcement agency or anybody, would get very suspicious when somebody, this is the second time you have driven by our building and you have taken photos.
Right.
This time
Correct.
You went around twice, then you pulled in.
Well, I had to come back.
Thank you. You pulled into the parking lot. You come through and you slowly go by and you're recording the whole front side of our
Right.
building.
Correct.
The glass, are you looking for cameras? You're looking for glass? You're looking for security measures at what we have? Are you recording all the vehicles in our parking lot? Sir, I have concern, and you can say you're...
I understand your concern, but you have no right to ask me for my ID. No. Actually, I don't.
Well, good. What I need to see is I need to see your driver's
Not
license.
happening. Not happening.
All right, Tony, do me a favor. We're not trying to get anything from the supervisor's hand, but while we're talking to you, take your hand on your pocket, please. Thank you.
So, sorry, it's just a habit. I want to put my hand in my pocket. I don't have any weapons. I got a baby in the car.
Great
So,
point.
and you
We
guys
don't
are...
know that. We
Deli-
don't know who you are.
You see that?
Tony, when I approached you... we
Think
could've
I'm
ended
screwing
every-
around with weapons with a baby in the car?
Listen, Tony, when I approached you right there, all I asked you was, who are you? What are you doing?
And what did I say? Well,
You
just
said,
stop.
I've got no reason to talk to you. It's my First Amendment right. I can do whatever I want to. Is this a law?
That's not what you... Listen, no, I don't think that's what I
I'm
said.
sorry. Maybe
I asked you what your reason was for stopping me.
Because you drove by my building.
You basically said because you wanted to.
No, I didn't say that.
All right.
Again, you're wrong about that. I didn't
All right.
say that.
Listen, this officer, and I think this officer probably would agree, that there's nothing unlawful about what I did. Correct?
I would not agree with that, no.
What is unlawful about pulling through a public
Exactly
parking
what
lot?
you said. We've been attacked, officers have been killed, and people have blown up police departments and federal buildings.
I know, but
doing what you're doing.
I understand that. I understand that. Look, I don't hate cops. I'm not one of these cop-hating...
You're doing, but
This is what's called a First Amendment audit, which I told him.
listen, I don't really care. What I'm telling you is you said that we would agree, and no, I would not agree.
Okay.
So your conversation...
That you would agree, I think all three of you would agree that the street is public, correct? Correct? Public street? Public parking lot? Public building?
Is it Tony? Is that
Yeah, Tony.
Tony.
Videography is not illegal,
Tony,
correct?
Do you want to listen to me?
No.
You-
I don't, actually.
So what I need from you, Tony.
Not happening.
Tony?
Tony, here's my supervisor.
I'm Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Well, this is a big to-do about nothing.
Okay.
I mean, you want to hear his spiel first? I mean, I don't know.
Sure. This is Tony. Apparently that's all we know at this point. My name is Tommy Farmer. I work over here at the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. So I'm in a conference call, and I think maybe they're still on with the conference call. And Tony, at this vehicle, this truck, drives around our building twice and then slows again. Now this is the second event. Probably a month or so ago, this vehicle, driven by this gentleman, drove by our building and out on the roadway and snapped pictures and videos, really slow, everything about our parking lot and our building. Okay? So nothing was done, nothing was said, that's fine. So I'm on a conference call today in the conference room, and I see this vehicle drive by again and then turn around and comes to our parking lot, and his phone up just like he's doing it right now. He slows down and he slowly goes into our parking lot, and he's videoing everything about our building, the front doors. I don't know if he's recording where all the cameras are at, all of our security devices, all of our security measures. He slowly goes down through all of that. I leave the conference room, go out the door. He's stopped in our driveway, in our parking lot. I walk over and I said, "Sir, can I talk to you? Sir, who are you? Can I talk to you?" He starts pulling out of the driveway. I said, "Sir, stop." I tapped the back of his truck. I said, "Stop. I want to talk to you." He speeds off, takes off down the road. I stop him right here. When I approach him here, I walk up, I said, "Sir, who are you? Do you have a driver's license, and who are you?" And he said, "Who are you, and what authority? You have no authority to stop me." I said, "I'm Tommy Farmer with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. I do have the authority to stop you. You're suspicious. What are you doing here?" He said, "I'm leaving." I said, "No, you're not leaving. And it's going to be one of those, that's fine. I'll call Chattanooga Police Department, and you can talk to them and explain to them who you are, but no, you're not leaving." So then he chose to pull up and back up, and he redirects his vehicle like he's going to get out of here. I'm on the phone with the dispatcher. I'm sure that's on the recorded line. And I did pull my vehicle and block the driveway until your officers could get here. No cooperation whatsoever. He has refused to provide any identification or anything. And then I can turn it over and let your guys handle it from there. We're still not. And I have asked him since then, "Sir, I'm telling you, I'm going to look at your driver's license.
I don't think so.
I'm going to identify you one way or the other."
Well,
I'm just letting you know that.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm just hoping this supervisor, I'm sure P. Moser, knows the law.
So what's your take?
The only take I have is that nothing I did was illegal. Nothing I did allowed him to suspect that I was engaged in any kind of criminal activity. Taking photos is not criminal. Driving through his parking lot is not criminal. He had no right to detain me. What he did is he hit his lights, he pulled me over. I didn't know who he was when he came out of his office. I was pulling out of his lot by the time I saw him, and he's yelling, and I'm just like, I don't have any reason to stop for this guy. I don't know who he is. He didn't say, "Stop, police," or anything. He just said, "Stop!" I have no obligation to stop for him because I don't know who he is. He didn't flash a badge or anything. Anyway, that doesn't matter because everything I did was completely 100% lawful. And for him to pull me over and say he has a right to ID me is incorrect. Because I was not engaged. He has no PC to think I was engaged in any kind of criminal activity. That I either had been or was about to engage in criminal activity.
So you were over there taking pictures of the building?
Yeah, I drove past, camera like this, went down to the cul-de-sac, turned around, came back. He followed me one time before, which is what he said. I was going to FedEx, right? And I just said, "Oh, TBI." I watch a lot of these First Amendment audits on YouTube. So I just decided to do my own impromptu one. Stuck the camera. I just had the camera like right here in the window. I'm driving by. He follows me to FedEx. I pull in the lot. I didn't even know he was following me. I pulled in the lot, got my package out, went into FedEx, and I see this guy. And I'm like, I wonder if that was from the TBI. So the next time when I pulled out, I saw his truck parked in the lot, and I said, "Oh, sure enough, that was the guy from TBI." They followed me. I couldn't believe it, that just having my camera in the window slowly driving by was enough for this guy to follow me. So today, we're in the neighborhood. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go over there again and see if they're stupid enough to overreact like that. And sure enough, this guy was stupid enough to overreact like that. Because honestly, I got my baby, and this officer's concerned about her welfare, which, I mean, that's why he wanted to ID me, huh?
You got your baby in the truck?
Yeah, she's right there.
Baby okay?
Yeah.
Bob, we checking to make sure?
Yeah. She's sitting right there. So anyway, look, officer, I mean, you know that you have to have a probable cause to ID somebody. This isn't a stop and ID state.
Well, you're videoing a federal building.
That's not unlawful. There were Homeland Security issued a notice about it saying it's not unlawful. The Supreme Court has ruled on it numerous times that it's not unlawful. It is 100%, Tennessee has no law against videotaping basically anything you can see from public, and that's a public road, public parking lot, public building. I could have walked into his building and videotaped. There's no law against it.
You can't do that.
I can do that. I'll go over there and do it right now.
Property, no.
Yes, I can. It's a public building, correct? I'm sorry. You want to pat it down?
If you would let us, that'd be great.
Yeah, go ahead.
Put your hands on the hood there, or the structure.
You know, curious this time. And I already explained what I was doing. So now he's writing down my plate so he can ID me, which is great. Good work. Yeah, Bubba? I know, I would.
Please believe it. Hold.
You're free to take a picture from a distance if you like, but get out of my personal space.
Yeah, Tony, I tell you what, son. Thank you.
We should have a good one on our body cameras. You can pull it up. That's Freedom of
Yeah.
Information Act. You can pull that up.
I'm not required to go for your lineup, so.
Tony, I know I should probably ask you, do you have any psychological issues? Have you ever, any treatment issues or anything like that?
Do you?
I'm just sitting
Have you
there.
gone for family counseling or anything? Emotional problems? Do you take drugs of any kind? Are you drinking right now, sir? Have you been drinking?
So is your
I
name Anthony or is it Tony?
I'm not giving you any information other than what I've already given. And you got my license plate, so you can figure out who I am, so you can go away now.
So it doesn't work quite that way, Tony. You are operating a vehicle on the roadways. Do you have a driver's license?
Yes, I do. But you have no right to ask for it. You're not enforcing the laws of the street, the traffic rules.
You're exactly right. I am not enforcing the traffic laws. I am not. That's right.
Correct.
Have y'all got his driver's license?
I have not.
Are we almost done?
Sure.
Are we almost done?
Not sure.
This is a painfully long detainment. If I was unlawfully detained, what do you think that would be worth for about an hour's worth of unlawful detainment
I have no idea how long you've been
in a
here.
civil case? What do you think?
How long have you been here? I have no idea.
Well, it's probably going to be going on an hour soon.
Probably would have been done probably within 5 minutes if you identified yourself and you explained you had legal reasons.
There would have been no problem at all if you hadn't followed me.
Obviously, so we're not going to agree anymore. So
Right.
there's really no point in asking questions.
Right?
Have it done.
Correct. That's because none of your officers pulled me over for an infraction. So unless you're saying I've committed an infraction.
And you're observed by an officer, an agent, got a vehicle, and you're not producing a driver's license. I'm going to let this officer here talk to you a second about what we're going to do with that.
Mr. Tony?
Yep.
Tony, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, well, you're good to go.
Okay. Thank you.
Have a good
Can I
day.
just go around you guys?
No, we're going to back out here.
Okay. All right.
Just letting you know you're good to go.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. As long as this guy knows I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
What you're doing.
All right.
In the end, there was no reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime, so they weren't going to get his ID. The officers had to resort to running his license plate in order to find out who he was. This is why I suggest if you're filming officers or interacting with the police to maybe approach them on foot or on a bike or skateboard, whatever it may be. But these officers will try to target you. Nevertheless, you should always know your rights so that the police do not violate your rights. Also, you should always record police every chance you get. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a thumbs up and go subscribe to A Moron in the Woods and let him know that San Joaquin sent you. Thank you.